I can do whatever I want. The only problem is
no one's gonna strip me. Hey everybody, welcome to Drunk Dilemmas. I'm Max.
T-Money.
Eckhart Tolle.
And these are our drunk dilemmas. Either you have Minecraft inventory. Yeah, you have an inventory. The max size per space in you is 2 by 2 feet. You can just absorb this into your inventory. It doesn't matter how badly they frisk you, they can't find it. And you have a dozen spaces, 2 by 2 each, for items that you can just carry with you and it doesn't affect you like weight-wise. Or anytime you need to type in a password, you can just type in password and it unlocks anything.
Is this only physical?
Yes, you need to be in a place where you can type in a
You can't
password.
crack a safe.
So if I walk into a speakeasy and like, what's the passcode? I can't just say the passcode?
Yeah,
I can't do it?
Yeah, it's purely physical. You know, you gotta know the username, but if you know someone's Facebook username and you type in the password, you're in their account.
Yeah, that has to be the first one.
First one?
That has to be it.
I'm leaning towards that too.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. I feel like you had
The
one.
second one is so hard to fucking use besides maliciously.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose unless you have a Robin Hood complex.
Like if you get into the CIA and you have a freedom of information kind of agenda.
Yeah, but as soon as you drop off that, you give power to the other person. Once they have the information, then it gets brought back to you like, okay, now you have this.
It's more of a dangerous power.
This is true.
It's a morality thing with the second one.
I mean, if there's someone you want to screw with, all you gotta do is find them on Facebook and then you can ruin their reputation. Although I guess they could say they got hacked.
Yeah, people
Just 'cause
get
you find-
hacked.
just-
People get hacked all
People
the
get
time. on
hacked all the
Facebook.
time, and they call their bank and they get it figured out. If someone hacks out my bank account and I go to the bank like, oh no, I got hacked, I still get my money back. Okay, you get inconvenienced people you don't fuck with.
What if
And
that,
keep in mind, we're in 2022 right now. You enter a password, and the next screen you say is, we sent your phone a verification code. Are you giving us power to that?
I am letting you override that, yes. The password just works.
Unless you give me like legal immunity, it doesn't make any sense. Just because I got the password and I use it and it's not myself, I can still get fucking fucked. Like, okay, like I use that person's code and I'm like, okay, you use the code to get to whatever solid. Once they realize I'm not that person, I receive legal repercussions.
Let's
Don't
say
I?
that you have
Immunity?
immunity. That
You give me- you give
they'll
me-
never find out that you did it. Even if you are on camera at the ATM punching in their password, the camera footage is lost.
Okay, so laws don't apply to me.
Yeah.
If I have no legal repercussions for using someone else's information, I will absolutely take that. If I figure out someone's social security code or bank code, and I know their bank number, and I go to a store and I use their numbers off of memory, and I give like the CVS code, the zip code, like whatever, I can use to pay for their shit. And at the end of the day, am I gonna receive like repercussions for that?
Not legal ones. If someone
Not
finds,
legal ones?
yeah, not legal. You're free of legal repercussions. If
mean,
someone
I want-
finds
I
you
can
doing
buy
that
anything I
and they
want.
decide
I
to
can
beat
buy
the
anything
shit
I
out of
want.
you, that's up to you to defend
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
But
beat me up. I will use that same person's card to pay for somebody to defend me and a bouncer. I will use that same card to pay someone to fucking bounce for me to defend myself. And if they come at me like no, right?
there's something very satisfying to beat the shit out of an asshole with the asshole's own money.
Why would I not take the second? There's literally zero losses. There's
I
zero
mean,
losses.
look, there are a lot of pluses for the Minecraft inventory as well. I mean, 2 by 2, you could smuggle so much drugs.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. But if I just say, like, okay, the person who's actually in charge of this stuff, if I just decide that they want to give it to me, why would I have to go through all these loopholes when I could just have the person give it to me legally and then say it's fine? The first one is like, okay, anybody will do anything for you. The second one is nobody argues how you spend their own money. The second-
They might argue. I mean, if they can shoot you, they will.
Fine, you can shoot me, but that's illegal on them. Well, how many people will go to jail trying to fucking shoot the person who expended like fraud on them? No, when someone does fraud to you, you go to like the IRS, you go to the government like to try to like fix it. If I committed a fraud, you're not gonna find me and shoot me.
The second option, I feel like I could utilize that power without antagonizing people.
Yeah, but how do you create inventory?
Oh, well, I go into a shop and I steal something and I put it inside me and they can't frisk me because it's not inside. You know, they can strip me down naked, but it's in my inventory.
But
so.
they can still strip you.
Okay, so then, I walk out a free man and they walk out with an inferiority complex.
So why would I take the second one when I don't have to have the restrictions of like shopping? I can just take from anybody. In the first scenario, I have to do this Minecraft rules of the fucking world. In the second one, I can do whatever I want. The only problem is
no one's gonna strip me.
Well, they're gonna trace it back to you in the second one. They know
and the first one, they're not even gonna try to trace it back to me. I literally walked into the shop and I fucking took what I fucking wanted. I'm hated, and you can't legally do anything against me in the first scenario. And as soon as you have a fucking chance to fuck me up, you fucking...
Not if you pick your targets carefully.
Who can you steal from that everybody's gonna be like, oh, he just stole from them, and they're gonna be like, oh, he just did it. Like, okay, cool, good for you, you got away with it.
Well, like he was talking about, like a strip search.
Yeah.
If they don't find anything, they really can't trace that back to you.
How do you get it into your inventory?
You
What's
just
the right
hold
way?
it, and it bops into your inventory.
Where did it come from?
I was in a store, and I
was
held
in a
this,
store?
and no one was looking at me, and I bopped
You
in my...
stole it.
Yeah,
see?
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing, but one, you're covering the base on the second one. The first one, if you want to do this Minecraft, blah, blah, blah. In Minecraft, if you fucking steal something, everybody attacks you for stealing something because it's not something you're allowed to do. In the second scenario, you're saying if I get it, I have it. In the Minecraft scenario, you're saying I have a limitless inventory. Anything I take and I put in, it's mine. Fine. But you're not protecting my repercussions. If I walk into a jewelry store and I just like put all the jewelry into my inventory and I walk out, I'm gonna be attacked because I just stole. I just stole. In the second scenario, as long as I got it, it's okay. The first scenario, just because you got it doesn't make it okay.
Second one's only legally okay. People can still beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, yes they can. But I'm saying the first scenario doesn't make anything you're carrying legally okay.
It's not okay, but it's unprovable because it's in your inventory. They can strip search you.
It's
They're never gonna
unprovable.
find you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Even if they catch you doing that in a court of law, it's like something's there 1 second and then gone the next. People probably assume it's a camera error as opposed to magic. So, although I'd advise that you avoid cameras, but they're never going to be able to prove anything. It's like, look, I got nothing on me. You want me to go in the back room? You want to search me? Go nuts. I am good to go.
Yeah, you'd be like, I swear. Look, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide.
I'm looking forward to this. I have a bit of an expedition streak, so, you know, it's going to be fun for me.
So, everybody who thinks OJ is like clean, everybody thinks Michael Jackson never touched a boy.
I'm telling you my conspiracy.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
You can't find people who think OJ is clean. Maybe some with Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You can't?
It's rare.
You
He
can't?
wrote a book.
OJ?
If I did, and the if was like, and then it's like, I did it.
In 2022, I don't think you still find.
I mean,
people
everyone
that
knows
think
OJ killed his wife. Michael
in,
Jackson,
In 2001, you could find people who thought OJ was innocent. I don't think you
That's
find
what I'm
people
saying.
who-
So you're.
I'm still not sure about
That's
Michael Jackson. I think he was
know.
chemically castrated.
Wait, but I'm saying you think the OJ shit is cool because you're fine being the OJ. Like, okay, you don't have no proof. That's what you're fine with. You're fine being the OJ.
Well,
You're
wait,
fine
hold
doing
on.
some. You're fine like taking some fucking ridiculous shit, being so obvious
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fucking you. It's so obvious it's you.
You're talking about the memorabilia.
That's what I'm saying. You want to take shit, and it's so obvious it's you. But just because they can't pin it on you, you're fine because I didn't get actually caught. You think that's what I'm saying. You're an OJ motherfucker.
I mean, with no, look.
You're like, oh, okay, like I can take it. I didn't like look, I didn't like you have any proof? You have any
Look,
proof?
Ted-
Everybody's gonna know you did it just because you might not get caught with it. You know how that's gonna affect your life.
Well, you say everybody. Like, You're
Everybody.
saying this word everybody, like you only need to do this a couple times in your life to
Well, that's
really
what I'm saying.
be well off.
Yeah, smaller
Yeah.
scale. That's what I'm saying.
Look.
You cannot do large scale shit with that.
Yeah.
Because if you do anything large scale, even if you get away with it, people are going to see what fucking happened.
First of
I
all,
see your point.
I'm not going to kill anybody. 2, with OJ, they said if the glove does not fit, you must quit. In my situation, there is no glove because the glove is in my inventory. They're not going to find the glove. It's like the evidence is gone. You know, it's inside my inventory. Gentlemen, I think we're at impasse. I think we're 2 inventory, 1
I'm sticking
password,
with
right?
inventory.
I gotta go with inventory too. So that's a good debate.
I won't choose.
I finished mine.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming down to the bar. If you've had a good time with us, please don't forget to like and subscribe. The boys and I would really appreciate it. And if you aren't ready for last call yet, click the link to the next episode.